Hi, I'm Elena. This is Brooklyn. We're YouTube Pilates. We're going to do a basic mat Pilates workout today. In Pilates, I want you to really face these exercises as they are a practice. It's very challenging to perfect every single exercise, so be very patient with yourself with every exercise that we come to. And also we do a lot of exercises where we're right on the spine bones. I want no pain on your spine at all. If so, I want you to have a nice thick mat. If you don't have that, you could always put a rug underneath it, a blanket underneath it, a towel. You could double it up, but use what you have. No pain on your body at all when we practice. So let's get started. You're going to lay down on your back, and that's all that we're going to do at the time. So be on your back, have long arms, have long legs. I want you to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Pilates is a breathing exercise. We match our movement with our breathing. Big inhale in through our nose, fill up our lungs at every angle we can imagine. And then exhale, blow everything out of your mouth. Nice relaxed face. Big inhale through your nose, fill up your lung at every angle, top, bottom, side to side, every diagonal. More space, more space, more space. On the exhale, blow everything out. Feel your abdominal wall, your ab muscles pull in towards your spine, and they contract. The more you force the air out, the deeper it contracts. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Blow out more, blow out more. Feel how that whole exhale makes your abs really pull in deep and tight. Big inhale in. So when I say dramatic breath, that's what I want you to get to. Big exhale out. Let's flex our feet in space or hip width apart. I want you to lift your head and your chest up if that feels comfortable for you, and start pulsing your long arms up and down. Big inhale in, the biggest inhale you can. Big exhale out. Now, if this is too much to keep your head and chest lifted, you're more than welcome to drop your head down. That's your choice. Big inhale in, the biggest inhale you can. Remember that level of drama. Exhale, force every bit of your exhale out a little bit more dramatic with the pulsing of the arms as well. Big inhale in, crunch up a little higher if you can, if you're crunched. Big exhale out. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Big inhale in. If you need to take a break, feel free. Big exhale out. One more. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Relax back all the way. Reach your arms, turn your palms towards each other. Flex your feet again. Reach your arms and lift your head. Find a little crunch. And then release back. That's all. Let's come up. Let's inhale here, exhale. Inhale, go back. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, find that little deep crunch. Inhale, release back. Exhale down. If it's too much for you to think about the breathing, don't worry about that. Just find the movement. Exhale as you lift up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Inhale, release back. Exhale down. It's an inhale as you lift the head. Exhale up into that deep crunch. Inhale, release back. Exhale, release down. Release these arms back. Don't let the ribs flare. Reach the arms. Don't let the ribs shift. And then lift the head. Exhale, crunch. So same thing. Arms just go back a little bit more. As you reach back, don't let the ribs flare. Remember, it's an inhale as you lift the head. Exhale as you crunch up even higher. You just do one more. Do however many you feel like you can. Then exhale. Good, hold this up. Bend one knee and a foot flat, bend the other knee a foot flat, and then release that head down. Very good, hand down, hands down. Lift one leg to tabletop, that's that bent 90-degree angle in the knee joint. Lower this leg down. Lift the other leg up, exhale up, inhale, lower down. Now, as you do this, I want you to keep your hips nice and stable, nice and still. If it's too much for you to go from the shifting of the left, right, feel free to stay on one leg and then go to the other. Good, a couple more passes. It's an exhale when you lift the thigh, inhale as you lower down. You're going to lift one leg up and keep it. Hold this leg here. Do small circles with the thigh. Think on an exhale as you lift the thigh closer to your head. Inhale as you lower that part of the circle. Exhale as you lift. Everything else stays really still. Exhale as you lift closer to your head. Now reverse your circle. Remember, exhale when you lift closer towards your head. Inhale when you lower the circle. Try to keep everything else still and stable. Exhale. If it's moving, go smaller circles. Good. Bring this leg down. Other leg comes up. Draw small circles with that thigh. Exhale as you lift that leg. Keep your hips down. Keep your shoulders down. Try to match it with your breath. At the top, you're going to reverse your circle. If you're shifting, find a smaller range of motion, smaller circle. Exhale. Match it with a dramatic breath. Couple more. Last one. Very good. Bring that leg down. Extend a leg. Let that other leg meet it. Good. Reach your arms back behind you. Really reach those arms, reach and point through those legs. And then let's turn onto our side. Once you turn onto your side, try to get your back up against the back edge of your mat and let your head rest on your bottom arm. Nice long head here. Now, I want both legs to relax and point to that front corner of your mat. That top arm is down for support. This top leg just lifts up in space, hip height, and it lowers down. That's all. Lift up hip height, and then you lower down. So I have nice flex feet here. They're like little kickstands on a bike helping me out. And I want you to think about your shoulders and your hips stay nice and stacked. And then try not to shift throughout any point of this movement. Exhale on the lift, inhale as you lower. Good, keep this up. Try to match with your breath. Can we try to breathe so dramatic? We feel our tummy compress all the way up and in towards our spine. All the way up and in. Couple more. Exhale. Last time. Hold it up, keep it up. From here, I just want you to kick forward a little bit and then kick back a bit. Try not to let anything swing. Kick forward a bit, kick back a bit. Don't let anything swing. Good, keep it going. Perfect. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you go back. If you want to get a little fancy with your feet, let's do it. Kick forward with a flex foot. You point the foot as you swing back. If you want to get a little bit bigger, feel free to get bigger. Flex forward, point back, nothing moves. Come forward, flex the foot, point back. 2 more, flex forward, point back. 1 more.
Point back. I want you to stay back. I want it to long, that leg, top leg, to be long with the rest of your body. Hold this here. Flex the foot, point the foot. Flex and then point. Flex and point. A couple more. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Find the length from that foot all the way to that head, or even that bottom hand that's on the ground. It is reaching as long and straight as possible. 2 more passes. 1 more. Very good. Let's turn onto our stomachs here in this position. Let's have our hands right underneath our forehead. Our forehead is resting on these hands. I want these legs to be hip width apart. And then lift a leg, lower the leg. Let's do the other leg. Lift it, and then lower it. You keep this going. Try to keep your hips stable, not letting them shift left to right. Lifting one leg, lowering. Now think about the alignment of the leg here. The toe and knee is pointed down towards the ground. And lifting and lowering. And lifting, lowering. 2 more. Last one. Good. Heels together, toes apart. Lift both legs. Lower as high as you feel like you can go. No pinching, no pain. Exhale on the lift. Inhale on the lower. Longer and straighter legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Try to keep the shoulders stable. Back down, head down. Even from the sides of the body. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. A couple more. Last one. Hold it up. You're going to beat the heels together. Beat, beat, beat. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Point through the ankles. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Be dramatic with that breath. Big inhale in. Fill up your lungs at every angle you can imagine. On your exhale, force all that air out of your mouth with a nice relaxed face. Force more air out, more air out, more air out. Big breath in. Big exhale out. If you need to take a break in between, feel free. We do 1 more. Big inhale in. Longer throughout those legs. Lift up even higher throughout those thighs. Big exhale. Force every bit of the air out. Finish to the end. And then release down. You're going to turn onto your other side. We're going to do our other leg. I'm going to flip over so I can still see you. You have the back of your body lined up with the back edge of your mat. And your bottom arm is going to be down and your head is going to be relaxed down on that arm. Both legs are going to point to the front corner of that mat. That top arm is going to be down for support. Let's flex the feet, kickstands. Lift that top leg, hip height, and then lower that leg down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You keep it up. So let everything else stay still and stable. You exhale, lift the leg. You inhale as you lower. Try to find a nice calm energy through everything. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. You're going to lift and keep it. You're just going to swing this leg forward and swing the leg back. Try not to let anything else shift in the body as you're kicking that leg forward and back. And if it feels like it is, make it a smaller range of motion until you can find that strength. Now, if you want to get crazy, you can keep the foot flexed as you go forward. Point the foot as you go back. Kick, go forward, flex, and then point it as you go back. It's an exhale as you flex forward, Point as you swing back. We do one more. Flex, go forward as big as you want to go. Point, go back. Good. And now keep this like aligned with the upper body. You have a nice long body here. Keep that. You just flex the foot and point the foot. Now give me a nice relaxed breath with this. So when I say relaxed breath, whatever breath you want to do, calmly, please. Think about the alignment of the leg is pointed forward wherever you were looking, you were forward. Keep that leg aligned with the hip, where that leg would come out of the hip naturally. Good. Match it with our breath. Find that drama with the breath. Exhale it all out so that tummy pulls all the way into the spine. Give me a couple more passes. Let's do one more. Very good. From here, let's turn onto our back. You're going to bend your knees in towards your chest, one knee at a time, and then hold those knees in, and then start rocking left and right. Y'all, now tuck that chin in if you feel like you're up for it, and then keep rocking left and right. Now stay in the middle. Let's just rock up and down a little bit. Find a little bit more of a rock. It's an inhale as you go back, exhale as you come up. And then if you could come all the way up to the sit bones, maybe, can you? No pressure. And if you can hang on lower on your legs, can you? Again, no pressure. Elbows are wider. Our shoulders are down. Remember, there's no pain on these motions. Remember the conversation at the beginning of this. How we meet these exercises. It's a practice. 2 more. You're going to hold it at your top. Relax back. Drop your head. Stay in the ball. Lift your head. Drop your head. Lift your head. Drop it. And lift it. Drop it. Stay. Foot down. Other foot down. Your knees are bent. Your hands are down. Your wrists are flat. Toes and knees are forward. Right where those legs come out of the hips. Round and roll the pelvis up, bone by bone. It's an exhale. All the way up. Find the top and bottom of every spine bone till you meet the tops of the shoulders. Breathe in, lift your hips up even higher. You have no pressure on your neck. Exhale, round and roll down. Top and bottom of every spine bone. Let those knees go over the toes. If you need to adjust yourself to make it more comfortable for you, do so. Exhale as you roll up. Push down on those hands. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, round and roll down. As high as you can for you. Keep those toes and knees pointed out. In a nice straight line, not out to the side. They're like tires on our vehicle. You would want your tires to be like pointed out to the side. And you're like, let's go to the grocery store with all the kids in the car. No way, Jose. Same thing with your feet and your knees, okay? Don't you let those toes and knees turn out to the side. If I teach you anything, you're welcome. Okay, let's do one more pass. Exhale, round and roll up. Keep those tires straight, y'all. All the way up. Breathe and lift those hips up even higher. Toes down, knees down. How are your tires facing? Run and roll down. Bone by bone as we go down. Okay. I want you to tuck your chin to your chest, come up a bit, bring your hands back behind your thighs, lift the legs, and start rocking again, just like we were with the rolling like a ball, but we have a little bit bigger of a space. Continue. No pinching, no pain. If you can balance up to the sit bones, do it. Sit bones is butt bones.
version of our open leg rocker. A couple more passes. It's a massage on the spine. Don't judge yourself for the sides you rock. It's like yawning. Everybody knows what to do. Let's trust it. Come up, you stay up, feet down, sit tall. Hands are back behind our thighs still. Legs are still in alignment, right where they come out of those hips. Exhale, we round our spine, the hips and shoulders stay in the same line. So keep the shoulders right over those hips. Inhale, sit tall. Your back gets long. Exhale, round into that C-spine. Keep those shoulders over those hips. Inhale, get tall. Taller, taller. Exhale, round. Be more dramatic with that exhale. Feel the balance on the left and right side of the back as you round that spine into a nice deep flexion. Inhale, get tall. Oh, yeah. Okay, scoot back. I want your bum about the middle of your mat. Your legs are long. Your feet are going to be mat width apart. Hands are going to go on top of each other like an alligator. And your hands are down on the mat. Sit up tall. Backs up against an imaginary wall. Tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale, let's round her back off that imaginary wall, bone by bone from the top to the bottom. But at the bottom, keep the pelvis on that imaginary wall. Inhale, sit tall. This is going to happen with one breath. So one full breath to make the motion happen. Exhale, round down, bone by bone. Inhale, come up. Stack the other hand on top. Exhale, round down from the top. Like you're taking river rocks off, bone by bone. But keep the pelvis up against that imaginary wall. Sit taller, inhale. Last one, best one. Bone by bone from neck down. Remember, you're taking off those river rocks. Don't rush it. The spine bones are small, and they act differently between each one. If we rush it, we don't feel it. And we must feel it. You know, that's the whole point, I think. Let's have our hands out to a T. Let's have our palms down. I like where our legs are. Let's turn our body 2 times one direction. Let's rotate 1. Let's go even further, 2, and then go the other way. Yeah? Exhale, we rotate 1. Let's look at that back hand. Go even further. 2, other way. Nice and slow and calm. Keep the legs still. Exhale, 1. Even further. 2, go around. It's exhale, 1. Even further. 2. Like somebody's pulling you from the crown of the head. Get even taller in your space. Exhale, rotate 1. Even further. 2. Around, my friends. Exhale, 1 and 2. Around. Always look at the back hand. And then see if you can get a little further with your range of motion of your eyes. And your body follows. Last pass. Exhale, 1 and 2. And rotate. Good. Arms are forward. Turn your palms towards one another. You round into that C-spine. Remember, shoulders stay over those hips. Inhale, sit tall. Shoulders stay over those hips. Exhale, round into the C-spine. You pull the spine back. Keep the shoulders right over those hips. Inhale, you sit tall. Taller. Exhale, round into that C-spine. Pull that belly back. Force every bit of that air out. Inhale, you sit tall. We got one more. Exhale, round into that C-spine. Inhale, sit tall. We have one more. Scoot to the front edge of the mat towards your feet. Scoot to the front edge of the mat towards your feet. I want you to balance on your sit bones. Hold on to your lower legs and just try to balance and then lower those feet. That's all. Balance. Lower those feet. Grab onto your ankles if you can. If that's too much, You can grab onto those shins or those knees. Open those knees out even wider. Let's come up and balance. And then drop the feet. Let's round our spine into a deeper C spine here. Lift the feet, lower the feet. Our back stays in that nice deep flexion. And we're just lifting the feet a bit and lowering. Trying to match it with our breath. Trying to push off evenly with the feet. If you just want to hold there with your breath, you're more than welcome to do that. 2 more. Last one. You're going to hold it. Find a nice deep breath. And then come down. Very good. I want you to come forward. Here in this position, I want you to have these legs right out to the side. One leg is going to be stacked on top of the other. If this is too challenging for you here, you can bring these legs out a little wider so it's a little bit more comfortable. So your choice, they're a little bit more stacked or a little bit more open. This is going to be a little bit of an easier position, a little bit, depending on your flexibility, okay? So I want you in this position, reach up and over, grab onto those legs, feel this nice side body stretch. Come tall, inhale. Bring the other hand down and reach them over to the other side. Good. Push off, find that T-arm. Breathe in. Exhale up and over. Little side stretch. Come up. Be patient with yourself on this. Really big flexibility depending on what body part we're talking about and for who we're talking about. So be patient with this body. It's always been patient for you your whole life. Do what you can to get it strong. Last one. Exhale, fold into that flexibility. Inhale, find a nice T-arm. Exhale, reach up and over to the other side. And that flexibility, find the T-arm. Let's swivel our legs to the other side. Remember, whatever that other side is, that top leg is stacked right on top. If that's too much for you, you can bring yourself into a little Z position, and then you can also do the same stretch like this, okay? So your choice on how you want to keep the legs. I want you to grab onto the legs, reach up and over. It's a nice exhale. Find a T-arm, breathe in. That hand finds the mat, reach up and over, exhale. T-arm. Grab the legs up and over. Be patient with yourself. Like I said, this meets a lot of flexibilities for a lot of people in different areas. So just breathe. Meet your body where you're at. Couple more. Inhale. Last pass. Good. I want you to lay down on your back. Once you lay down on your back, I want your legs to be long. I want your back to be long. I want your hands to be by your side, palms up. Close your eyes if you feel willing. If not, soften your gaze. Give me a big breath in. And you exhale however you want to exhale. For however long you want to exhale. Give me a good breath in. Now I want you to give me a slow exhale, however slow you can make it. And when you need to breathe in, you breathe in. And then I don't care how long you breathe in for, but I want you to focus on giving me a nice slow exhale. Let's ground ourselves. Let's slow ourselves back down. Be patient wherever we met ourselves in any of these moves. Big breath in. Nice slow exhale. Just be for a minute. I want you to think when you see somebody that's being super authentic, how intriguing it is, how captivating. no matter who that person is, no matter what they look like, no matter what they represent. Really, it's just who they are, their own personality. We all have that little spark in us. It's just whenever we're meeting that level of our own line of creativity. So whatever that may look like for you in all of the ways, can we be a little bit more authentic in this big, big, beautiful world? Let's try not to act like others. Let us be ourselves. Say what we need to say, not hold back. We can always say what we need to say in a loving way. So learn how to do that. It's all about learning stuff, so be patient with that. Level 2. But can you promise yourself today you can go out there and be a little bit more authentic? Please? Can we dress that way, maybe? Can we act that way? Can we think that way? Do things out of our heart, out of our love space, okay? All right, y'all go and be super authentic. We need you out there. I need you to just do that. Like, if you could do that, I think the world would be whole. So tell your friends, and it'd be great. Thank you. Like, love, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want any other content out there. I'll do my best to get it out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, peace.